All right, everybody, how y'all doing? Thank you for joining me again on the Professional Sports Enterprise YouTube channel. I'm your host, Fitz. All right. So today I'm gonna go over one of my MMA fights. All right. This fight was done over 10 years ago, 11 years ago. Okay. This is at 145 pounds at the Fire and Ice MMA promotion up in Virginia. Shout out to Angel Ortiz to get me on the card to fight. It was awesome, man. Thank you, Angel Ortiz. So I'm gonna break down this fight because I fought this guy named Angelo Ibarra. Talented guy, talented, very explosive, but he has a problem with doing illegal hits. Yeah, he kept hitting me back at the head so many times, and we're gonna count together how many times he hit me. On the back of the head. But before I begin, please don't forget to smash that like button for me, please. Okay. So, all right. Give me a second. All right. So, yeah. So let's break down this fight. So this fight was at 145 pounds up in Virginia at the Fire and Ice promotion. I have fun doing this fight. I'm not gonna lie. I actually have fun. But like I mentioned before, my opponent fought kind of dirty. Right? Fought kind of dirty. He kept hitting me back at the head. And I'm gonna show you right now exactly what I mean. Because it wasn't cool, man. It wasn't cool. And the referee didn't do anything. I mean, the referee just let it happen. That part was like, confusing. That guy was supposed to be disqualified a long time ago for hitting me back at the head, but the referee just let him do it. All right. But before I begin, I am starting a new professional basketball league. All right. So I'm gonna break down my fight right now, but just so you know, I'm gonna start a new professional basketball league. So I'll be looking for basketball players. All right. So let's break down this fight real quick. All right. Let's break down this fight. So again, that's not me. I'm on the right side of the screen. Now watch what happens. That's me, right? That's not me. That's me on the right side. See, I have the red gloves on. Now you see, I am a grappler. All right. I'm mostly a grappler. He's a striker. So I'm trying to take him down, and he knows that. He's trying to knock me out, and I know that. So therefore, I'm trying my best to don't get knocked out. So watch. I'm gonna see. You notice the distance. I'm keeping, look at the distance between me and him. This is called the green zone. In fighting, there's a red zone and green zone. The green zone is when you far away. He can't hit me. I can't hit him. I'm safe. The red zone is if I could touch him, that means he could touch me. Meaning that the red zone is when you able to get punched, right? So always know where you're at when you're fighting. So I have the red gloves on. So I'm trying to take him down. Boom. I threw a leg kick. Why? Because I'm trying to see his reaction. I'm trying to get him. I'm trying to make him think a lot. Right? He's a very good striker. And you can see has a very good stance, and he's trying to knock me out. I mean, he's definitely trying to knock me out, but I'm not gonna let him knock me out. That's the thing. All right. So watch what I do. So watch how I keep trying to feint. Boom, 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 boom. You see? Notice the distance, though. Notice the distance I have. The distance. You notice each time, look at the distance. I'm far away from him, right? So I'm safe. I'm trying to set him up to go for a takedown. He knows that. He saw my tapes already on YouTube, my videos on YouTube, so he don't want to get taken down. I want to take him down. So it's a classic MMA, striker versus grappler match, right? So then I reset. I reset. Boom. Boom. I reset. Boom. So that he threw a leg kick at me. I tried to catch it and I tried to catch it. You see, he threw a leg kick. I tried to attack it. I, I tried to catch it so I could use it to take him down, but it was kind of quick, you know. Boom. Okay. And then boom, I throw a kick at him. Now this is where the action begins, y'all. There you go. Look at this. Boom. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Hey, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I did not see that punch coming. I'm not gonna lie. Let's rewind it. That punch. This is the first time in my this is the first time in my MMA career I actually got dropped. Dropped. You know, what I'm saying dropped by a punch. And this guy closed the distance so quickly. I didn't see it coming, chat. Let's watch it again. Watch. Boom. Man, let me tell you. During the fight, I didn't feel it, but it did drop me though. Right. So that was a good legal punch. But guess what? Every punch after that was illegal. Watch this. Let's rewind it again and watch how he does illegal hits behind the head. Let's watch it again. Boom. Boom. Look at this. Illegal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All those hits was illegal behind the head. In boxing, in MMA, in kickboxing, in any combat sport, you're not allowed to hit the back of the head. This guy hit me back of the head 9 times so far, a total of 18 times for the whole fight. But let's watch this again. I'm not exaggerating. Everyone, count with me, everybody. Right? Watch this. The first hit was good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now I got hit in back of the head 9 times already at the beginning of the fight. So chat, believe it or not, chat, right now, I'm dizzy now doing the fight now because this guy hit me back of the head illegally. I'm dizzy. All right. So now I got to regroup myself. I got to regroup. And he knows that. So watch what happens. Okay. I'm trying to regroup. Okay. Boom, boom. So far, I'm controlling him. I'm still dizzy, y'all. I'm still dizzy. Okay. He still bounced me. Boom. I turn, get my back. 2 more times behind the head. So now, in the first minute or so, I got hit in the back of my head 11 times, y'all. In the first minute or so, I got hit in the back of my head 11 times. I'm not even exaggerating with y'all. I'm not. I literally got hit in the back of the head 11 times. What am I supposed to do with this? You know, it's like, so now the referee asked me if I'm okay. Even though I'm dizzy, even though you can't tell I'm dizzy, I don't want to show him that I was dizzy. So I told the ref that I was okay to continue. But in reality, I should have taken more time to recover. But I didn't want to give him the chance to try to use that against me. I said, let's go, ref. Let's go, ref. Ref said, you okay? I said, yeah, let's go. Let's go. So, but you notice my eyes right now in this fight, my eyes are still kind of like glazy because I'm still dizzy from the hits in back of the head. Not from the legal hit, but from the hit on the back of my head. So watch. But then now, I say, you know what? I told myself, I gotta go now. I gotta go. Now I'm going for the takedown. Boom. He stuffs it. Good. Okay. It is what it is. Boom. Mind you, I'm still dizzy, y'all. I'm still dizzy, but I'm trying my best to recover. Okay. He pulled my me. I get my back. Now, the thing is, I'm known as a grappler. He's known as a striker. Even though he's on my back, believe it or not, I'm still better than him on the ground. So I'm gonna use this opportunity to regroup because I'm still dizzy. So I'm using this opportunity to try to regroup, right? So watch how I defend the choke. He's gonna try to choke me out. Watch. So this is a good lesson, y'all. If you're doing jiu-jitsu or MMA and it's gonna get your back, what you want to do is relax and get 2-on-1. See what I'm doing? Two of my hands are holding his choking arm, right? I have 2 hands on his right arm. And when you do that, it's hard to get punched and it's hard to get choked out from this position. Watch. See? See? I have his hand. See? See that? And this buy me some time. It's a small little, it's something this small could prevent him from really going to town on me. You know? So watch. I still got the 201. Okay, I let it go. Now, also, when somebody has a choke like that and his arms, his elbows under your chin, what you want to do is put your chin down and look the opposite way. Sorry, chin down and look towards him. So let's say his right arm is choking you. Put your chin down and and look towards the arm that's choking you, because that way it's gonna take pressure off your neck. Watch. Boom. Keep moving. Boom. See that? Keep moving. You see how I keep moving, right? He really can't get a good a good position on me because I'm moving. I'm doing 2-on-1, and he has a hard time basically hitting me. You know, as you see, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving. You see, boom, boom. You see, now this is bad right now. Right now, he's gonna fatten me out. When somebody's on your back, you don't want to get fattened out because that's when it becomes dangerous. See, right here, boom. But I stand back up. I mean, but but I go back on my knees. Okay, boom. All right. So he asked the referee, can he elbow up and down? Now you can do it, but at the time you can't. You could elbow, but you can't elbow from up and down, right? Now, now you could do it now, but not back then you couldn't elbow up to down, up and down. So, watch how dirty this fighter is. Watch this. So now the referee is gonna come to our right side, and he knows that. So watch him use his left elbow to do two more illegal hits behind the head, where it makes it hard for the referee to watch. Watch, keep watching, keep watching. Watch his left elbow. Now the referee is gonna go towards both our right side, right? So he knows the referee has a hard angle looking at the left side. So watch how he does some illegal hits behind my head on using his left elbow, left forearm. Watch the left forearm. Look at this. You see, boom, boom. What a dirty fighter, man. What a dirty fighter. And even with all those illegal hits, he's still gonna knock me out. You know? Look at that. Look at that. He's still gonna knock, he's still gonna knock me out. Even with all those illegal hits, he still could not knock me out, y'all. And eh, you know, I don't. To me, it's like I don't believe in people. I don't believe in cheaters. You know what I mean? That's the best I can say is I don't believe in cheaters. And to me, that's cheating. Right? Let's see part two. This is round two, y'all. This is round two. So this is round two. I'm still kind of dizzy from all those illegal hits. That was a weak takedown attempt. Look at this, y'all. Back of the head again. Boom, boom, boom. So at this time, I got hit in back of the head like 14, 13 times already. Now the referee comes in and takes a point away. It took 14 hits behind the head for the referee to finally take a point away, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. You can't make this stuff up. Look at this. After 14 hits in the back of the head, now the referee takes the point away from him. This is crazy. You know? It's like, come on. It's like, come on. All right. So anyway, I'm taking my time this time. Referee asked me if I'm ready. So let's go. You know? He keeps doing it. I don't know why. It's like, come on, man. I don't think he's a bad guy, but it's like, come on. You can be interested by it like that, you know? So anyway, so the referee asked me if I'm ready. I said yes. Pursue hug, whatever. But then Here we go again. Okay, boom. I'm still trying to take him down, y'all. I'm still trying to take him down. So far, I'm not having so much luck in this fight because of the legal hits. Right? See, I'm trying to take him down. I'm trying to take him down. Boom, boom, boom. So now I'm still sizing him up. Sizing him up. And guess what, y'all? I finally take him down. I finally take him down. Watch. I finally take him down, y'all. Boom. Look at that entry. Look at the beautiful entry. It took a while, but I finally took him down. Look at this. Look at this entry. He went to hit me, and I went right under it. Watch. Right? Boom. I took him down. Now I'm ready to work. I'm ready to do my thing, right? But guess what he does? He hits me back at the head again. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. Come on. Boom. And if you look closely, if you look closely, there's a big knot on the back of my head. If you watch it, zoom in right now. Zoom in on YouTube. You're gonna see a big knot on the back of my head, y'all. So just to show you that I wasn't playing around when I said that. I'm not joking. The guy literally hit me back at the head 18 times. All right. So, and after those last two hits, I got real dizzy, and he ended up choking me out. Right. Look at him. And then I actually get caught in a triangle choke. Look at that. And he won. All right. So I got caught in a triangle choke and I got choked out. Not to sleep, just choked out. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. I still have fun. He's celebrating even though he cheated, but it is what it is. Anyway, so that's a breakdown of my last MMA fight. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave it below. And be on the lookout for more videos, okay? Let me know if you like these type of videos. Let me know if you like these type of breakdowns, right? Of course, I'm gonna break down other fights also. Hey, please, y'all, smash the like button. What you waiting for? Smash that like button for me, all right? But anyway, let me know if you like this type of videos or these breakdowns, all right? I'm gonna break down other sports also and other fights. I'm gonna break down also basketball games, football games, of course, MMA, all type of stuff, all right? So thank you for joining me, y'all. But yeah, so this is the story of how this guy hit me. He hit me back at the head illegally 18 times. The referee did nothing. The referee took a point away after the 14th time. All right. And let me tell you, man, this fight was crazy, man. Let's see if I can show you another quick fight of mine. Let's see if I can show you like another quick fight of mine. All right. Give me a second. Give me a second here. Because this is just crazy, man. I want to show y'all something. This was a grappling match that I did in the cage. This one I fought at 170 pounds. Usually I fight at 145, sometimes 155, but this time I fought at 170. Even though I still weigh like 160 something here. So the guy I fought was 170 pounds, and he was good, man. This was a good fight. I ain't gonna lie, but this was very action packed. This was a high level grappling match. That's him right here. High level grappling match. All right. So let's see. All right. This fight was good. So he's bigger than me, so I'm using my speed to try to take him down. I'm trying to size him up. Boom, 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 boom. See, I'm using my speed. Look at it. Boom. Look at that takedown. Look at that takedown, y'all. I took him I took him in the air. I took him for a ride. Let's watch it again. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Now you notice. Watch. Took him down. Ooh, now there we go. Now let's work on the ground. Both of us, are like purple belts at this point. You know, highly skilled. Both of us both of us are highly skilled jiu-jitsu guys, right? So he's looking for an arm. Now this is a Kimura. See, he's trying to get a Kimura, which is a shoulder lock. He's trying to get me in this lock. I noticed that, so I gotta be careful because see him. See, boom, boom. He's trying to pull away. He's trying to break my arm, y'all. He's trying to break my arm. but watch. Boom. I took him down. Again, this is me fighting at 170 pounds. I don't fight at that high weight class because that's too big for me. But it was the last minute replacement. The guy he was supposed to fight canceled at the last minute, so I stepped in the last minute. I actually weighed like 162. I weighed 162 for this fight. So he was definitely bigger than me. That's the rubber guard. He's doing the Eddie Bravo rubber guard right now. Okay, that's mission control. He's trying to do, and when somebody does a rubber guard on you, you got to be very, very careful, very, very careful, very, very careful. All right. So now you notice what I do, right? I have both of my arms near his armpits. That's to stop him from doing any moves, basically. All right. It's hard to keep it like that. I'm not gonna lie, because this guy is very, very skilled, But I'm trying to use my arm to separate to keep him away from me. All right. So I have both arms under his armpit. You see that? You see that? Boom. I'm trying to stand up, but I'm still stuck in his guard, his full guard. Right? He's going for an armbar. He's going for an armbar. Right? I noticed that. Let's fast forward a little bit. Hold up. All right. Now watch. I go. I try to take him down again, y'all. Look what I do. Look what I do. Look what I do. Look what I do. You saw that? I go for a flying scissor takedown. You know scissors. You know scissors. I try to take him down using a technique called a flying scissor. Watch. Look at this. Look at this. Watch. I clinch. Look at this. Boom. I took him down, but it wasn't clean. It wasn't clean. It wasn't clean. So now I'm trying to get him in my guard, and he knows that. I'm trying to get him in my guard right now. You see? But he's just so heavy and skilled that, man. So watch what I do now. Watch what I do. There you go. I position myself. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Boom. Now I got him in the somewhat of a butterfly guard. But I'm still not controlling him like I want to. I'm not controlling him like I want to. Right? Boom. I go for a triangle. Look at this. I go for a triangle, but I wasn't set. Watch again. That's a poor attempt on my part. Okay, butterfly guard. I go for a triangle, but I didn't have him. See? Boom. I didn't have him. And he used that to pass. Boom. I said, oh man. So now he's almost mounting me, but I get him in my half guard. Boom. Half guard. All right. But let me tell you, at this point, man, his weight is no joke. Not that he's a big guy, it's just that he's heavier than me. All right. I don't know. This one here, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I did that. Because I can't submit it from this angle like that. I don't know why I did that, chat. Chat, leave a comment below. Ask me why I did that. I don't know why I did that. All right. That was not wise of me, chat. All right, chat. So, but yes. So anyway, I have him in my half guard. All right. I go for a half guard sweep. He's trying to pass my guard. I'm trying to hold him close. And then watch me try to go for a half guard sweep. Okay, round's over. Now it's time for the second round. All right. It's time for the second round. Remember, I use my speed towards him, okay? Because I'm faster than him. All right, faster than him. All right, so let's go. Boom. Watch this takedown. Watch this takedown, y'all. Watch this. Boom, 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 boom. You see? You notice when I grapple, I'm always moving. I'm always moving when I grapple. Watch this takedown. Boom. You saw that? Boom. You saw that? Watch that again. So what I do is when I grapple, I try to feel the guy's strength and I try to set him up. So at this point, I'm setting him up. And then I figure, okay, this guy, I can take him. Watch. Boom. Boom. Wait for it. Boom. He'll go right here. Boom. Boom. And you notice it was a double leg takedown, and I position my head in a way that he can't choke me out. Right? So let's go. Let's continue. Okay, boom. So now I'm in his guard, y'all. This is called I'm in his full guard. All right. I'm in his full guard. This is the second round. Again, you see my hands are under his elbows. Listen, chat. If you're doing jiu-jitsu or MMA, or if you watch jiu-jitsu or MMA, this is a good technique to do. All right. If you in somebody's full guard, put your arms under his armpits because it makes it harder for him or her to submit you. This is a cool trick that I learned from Sensei Daniel Valverde. All right. Put your arms under the guy's armpits. Right? Because that way it's harder for him to actually do moves on you. It just is. All right. So watch. So watch. Boom, boom, boom. You see? Now he's going for a Kamura again. You see him going for a Kamura on my left side. Now you see how calm I am. I'm super calm, right? I'm super calm. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to isolate my left arm and trying to break my arm. Okay, so I gotta be very, very careful. Watch. You see, I stretch my legs out. On the left side, he's trying to get a Kimura lock on me. You can't see it, but it's gonna come up. It's gonna come up right now. Wait for it. You see. I notice he's doing that. I know what he's doing. So chat. If you ever get caught in this position, stay calm. There's many ways you can get out of this. Okay, you can actually reach around and then actually grab your own wrist, hands. That's a good technique because a Kimura is basically a strength move. Yes, it's technique, but it's all about strength also. So he's trying to basically use technique and strength to try to get the lock. But watch. See, I'm just very patient. I'm very patient. Referee's right there. Okay, waiting. You see what I'm doing? Boom, boom, boom. See, boom. You saw that? I was very, very patient, and I broke free. See, that's what I'm saying. It's not when it comes to jiu-jitsu, it's definitely a chess match, but there's always a counter for every move. It's just about the timing of the counter. It's all about timing, and and calmness. All right. So look at him again. I'm trying to pass his. So now this is a very good match, by the way, y'all. I'm trying to pass his guard right now. He has a very, very tight guard, as you can see, and it's hard for me to pass it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm having trouble passing his guard. All right, I'm having major trouble passing his guard. But let's watch. Boom. But I'm still keeping him away. Okay. Now there you go. Now I tried to pass his guard, and he started losing it. So now he's transitioning to an armbar. Now he's trying to get an armbar on me. I recognize that, so I flatten my body out. Watch. Boom. Boom, boom. Look at that sequence, yo. Look at that sequence. I start to pass his guard. He notices that. So he transitions to an armbar. I notice that. So then I go flat on my stomach and I turn around. Watch. See, I go flat on my stomach. Boom, boom. Then I turn around. Boom. Now he's in my half guard now. You saw that sequence? That was a beautiful sequence, y'all. Let's watch it one more time. First, I was in his somewhat of a guard. And then I managed to flip it where now he's in my half guard now. Look at the sequence. I try to pass it. So then on bar attempt, I flatten out, boom, and now he's in my half guard. Okay, good. So then now I go for a half guard sweep, I believe. He does a good job of distributing his weight on me. So it's hard to get a good half guard sweep. But watch what I try to do. This one, I got taught by Naga before. Big Knock, they call him. Naga was a legendary MMA fighter, him and his brother. So he actually taught me this move, half guard sweep. So watch how I try to do. My right arm is on his left leg, right knee. So this is a half guard sweep, but I did it wrong. I didn't execute it properly. All right? I didn't execute it properly. So watch. I tried to go for the half guard sweep, but I didn't dig deep that much. See? He has good leverage. I'm like, man, this guy is tough. This guy's tough. He has good leverage. So I didn't get the angle I wanted. All right, so that's the end of this round. No, I mean no. Sorry, the round's almost over. Okay, ref stands us up. He's tired. I'm tired, but watch his takedown, y'all. Watch his takedown. Boom. You saw that? Watch this beautiful takedown. Beautiful takedown. Watch this takedown again, y'all. I set him up perfectly. He's tired. I'm tired, but watch. Boom, boom, boom. He'll go right here. Boom. You saw that? It's a double leg. It's not a power double by any means, but it's a double leg takedown. You see me? I'm on my knees completely, and I use that. Boom. All right. And now watch. I'm trying to get the full mount. Watch what I do. But he catches me in his butterfly guard. This guy was very skilled, man. Danny McKeever is very skilled jiu-jitsu practitioner. Very skilled. So now I'm in his somewhat butterfly butterfly guard. Now he's doing rubber guard again. Danny is very good at the rubber guard. You see that, right? Eddie Bravo's rubber guard. And if you're in somebody's rubber guard, you have to be very careful if you're in somebody's rubber guard, y'all. All right. So watch. So then he's trying to set me up. I noticed that. Right. And he does a very good job pinning me down with the rubber guard. You see? I'm kind of stuck at this point. The guy was very frustrating for me. You know? Right? Let's look at the last round. Right? That's the end of the second round. Let's look at the last round. But last round was just fire, y'all. This whole fight was fire. This was one of my best fights ever. You know. So let's look at the last round, y'all, because you're gonna see exactly. You're gonna see exactly what happened. You know. Give me a second here. So let me just find it. Okay, so now, give me 1 second, y'all. Give me a second. Let me just find it here. Give me a second. So here's the last round. All right, he's tired. I'm tired. All right. So now, watch how I come out. Last round. This is when you go hard now. Boom. See, boom, 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 boom. See? You can tell just by this video. You can tell who has more energy. He's tired. I'm tired too, but I'm still running around pretty fast, right? Because I'm trying to confuse him. Boom, boom, boom. See, boom. Look at that takedown. Look how I set him up. Watch how again. I come out. I'm active. Even though I'm tired, I'm moving. Watch this takedown. Watch this. Boom. You saw that? So even though he was heavier than me, I was definitely quicker than him. So I used my speed, right? Let's watch one more time. This was a masterclass in takedown. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. Boom. Boom, there we go. And then now I'm in his full guard again. But this time, I know I got to go now. So I'm not trying to wait in his guard. So I stand up. I'm trying to get him to open the guard. But he does a very good job. He does a very good job holding me in his guard. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Hey, y'all, don't forget, smash that like button for me. Please smash that like button, y'all. So yeah. So continue. So watch. I'm trying to pick him up, but man, he's just too heavy. All right, so I'm in his guard again. I'm trying to work, get out of his guard. All right. Again, he's tired though. I'm tired too now. Don't get me wrong, but I think I have a little bit more injury than him. So it's hard to see from this camera angle, but you see, he's trying to do the rubber guard again. He's trying to do the rubber guard, but I like no, no rubber guard here, sir. Now watch. So he has my right arm isolated over, overhook. He has an overhook on my right arm. And boom, you saw what he did? He went for a guillotine choke. I kind of panicked a little bit. I panicked, and he used that to flip me. Very good on his part. Watch. He goes for a guillotine choke. I panic, and see, and he used that to choke me, right? So now I'm like, oh boy. Now. So then I still work my magic. I'm not trying to get choked out here, right? I'm not trying to get choked out. But he's just doing his best. He's doing his best. But you know what? I try to stay very calm. I try to stay very I didn't want him to think that I was panicking. And watch. Let's watch that move again. Let's watch how he flipped me over. Again, he had my arm isolated. Watch. He had my arm isolated. He went for a choke. I panic, a guillotine choke. I panic, and he used that to flip me over, to sweep me, and get a full mount. Man, I can't believe I fell for that. That was a big error on my part. So then now I'm just trying. So yeah, I'm trying. So now he has his whole weight on me now. His whole weight on me. I got him in the half guard though. I still managed to get him in the half guard, as you can see. Right? So now I'm like, man, this guy just I told myself, this guy is just relentless, y'all. He's relentless. Give me a second. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to set up this thing here. I'm like, this guy is relentless. All right. Give me a second. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. So now, this is the third round. He's tighter. So ref stands us up. Ref wants more action. Okay. Oh, look at this. I'm tired. He's tired. I'm tired. But look at me. I'm still trying to set him up. Boom, boom, boom. You saw that? I went for a fake down. I went for a fake. I faked a takedown, and he fell for it. Watch. Excuse me. Watch this. Boom. You saw that? And then boom. See? I did that on purpose. The purpose is to keep him guessing. So watch what I did again. I went for a takedown and faked it. So now he's thinking I'm going to do it again. But then I did do it again, but then he don't know when the takedown's coming. Watch his fake. Watch. Wait for it. Boom. You saw that? And then boom. You saw that? Boom. Now watch. This is one of the best takedowns of my career. Look at this. Boom. You saw that? I set him up. Watch again. Fake. Boom. Boom. And then I'm working. one thing about me is that I'm very good with takedowns. Very good with takedowns. Thanks to Pablo Alfonso and Pedro Alfonso, I used to train with. All right, there you go. Boom, boom, boom. All right. And yes, yes, yes. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now I'm in his half guard, but now I have the dominant position now. Okay, and I'm going for arm triangle. I'm trying to use his right arm to choke his. I'm trying to use his right arm to actually choke himself. All right. Yes. Yes. So let's see. Let's see. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. He's tired. I'm tired. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. See? You see me? You see me? You see? You see? I'm leaning. I'm leaning over because I'm trying to do an arm triangle with his right arm. He didn't want me to do that, obviously, right? So, but again, I'm trying to use. Basically, this is the third round. Time's wasting, so I'm trying to choke him out. I'm trying to choke him out. But he managed to get me in a headlock. I mean, oh, this guy was so good and frustrating. Even though he can't choke me out from this position, it stopped me from doing my move, right? I'm in a headlock now, y'all. You see? You see it? I'm in a headlock. I'm in a headlock. So, again, from this position, because I'm in his half guard, he really can't choke me out from this position, but he stopped my momentum. He stopped my movement, which was smart on him. That's why he was very frustrating fighting him, because he was so skilled and savvy. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I'm like, man, you see that? You see, again, I'm safe. I'm not gonna get choked out. But it's just like, come on, man. This guy was good, man. This guy was good. I'm not even gonna lie. This guy was good. I'm not even gonna lie, chat. Chat, man. Let me know. Let chat. Leave your comments below, man. Let me know what I did wrong. All right, chat. Let me know. Let me know. But what I did wrong. So now you see, I'm tired. He's tired. He has my neck trapped. I know I'm not gonna get choked out, but man, at this point, I'm just trying to catch my breath too. And notice how I'm just breathing hard. I'm breathing hard. I'm breathing hard because this guy has a good hold. Hold on my neck. See? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, boom. There you go. I'm trying to break away. Okay, good. I managed to get my second or third breath, you could say. All right, and I'm starting to move. Now my left leg is still stuck in its half guard, but it's starting to come off right now. So now I'm starting to move now. I'm starting to get a better position. Watch. And time's over. I'm like, oh man. Oh, come on. Are you serious? I'm like, oh man. So yes. So that was the end. So that was the end of this fight. And let me tell you, this was one of my best fights. I'm not gonna lie. This fight was for a charity. You know what I mean? So, so people pay tickets to see us fight. So I was very pleased to help raise money for a good cause. But man, this fight was no joke, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, chat. This fight was no joke. You know what I mean? All right, chat. I want to try to look for another one of my fights. Okay, chat. Let's see. Let's see. What I want to go for. Let's look at this fight right here, which I had. Let's look at the first round of this fight. Where is it at? No. Let's look at this grappling. No, not this one. Give me a second, chat. Give me a second. No, not this. Let's get it started. We talked already, chat. Let's look at this. Yeah, this fight right here. This is one of my grappling matches from the Naga tournament. All right. This is at 155 pounds roughly. Okay. So now, this was a beautiful fight. All right. Now, remember when I told you, my main thing is takedowns. All right. My coach is yelling in my ear, "Fizz, takedown, takedown, takedown." All right. So when you do tournaments like this, what I like to do is I like to keep moving. All right. Everyone has their own technique, but people, when I do MMA or grappling tournaments, people just can't take me down. I got taken down probably once or twice in my career in a grappling match. And I've done a lot of grappling matches, right? Because I keep moving and I keep tricking my opponent. You see? I get low. You see? Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Notice I keep moving. I keep moving. You know? And for me, I do a lot of regrouping. What do I mean by regrouping? Meaning that I clinch and I back up for a minute. When I clinch, I'm actually testing the strength. I'm seeing how strong they are. All right? I clinch and I break away. That's how I download the information. Right? So then, okay, wait for a minute. All right? So now what? I clinch. My coach talking to me. I said, okay, coach, I got you, coach. I said, coach, I got you, coach. All right? Okay, boom. All right? See how low I get? See? Boom, boom, boom. I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving. Boom.
He's going in too high. Just shoot when he comes in.
See? My coach keep telling me, when he rushes me, go for the legs. And I don't know why I took so long to do it. But watch. Boom. I clinch and I break away. Boom. You see? Boom, boom, boom. You saw that? Look at the sequence, y'all. Look at the sequence. I clinch again to see how strong he is. I break away. Now I already downloaded all the information I need. Now I know how strong he is. Now I go for the takedown. See? Boom. Right? Here, boom. Saw that? Dude, there we go. But he immediately gets me in his guard. All right? So then now I finally took him down. Y'all. Now I'm ready to do my magic. He's on his back and he's trying to do his magic. So this is a game of inches, y'all. So watch. Watch this part, because this part gets exciting, y'all. Boom. He goes for a triangle. So guess what I do? Chat. Guess what I do, chat? I pick him up. Oh my gosh. And chat, look at that, chat. Look at that. Again, let's watch the sequence. Let's watch the sequence, chat. He goes for a triangle. I said, I just stand up. Watch what happens. I just stand up. Boop. Look at that. Look at that. Now, every time I show people this video, they tell me, Fitz, how come you didn't slam him? The reality is, in MMA, yes, I could. If this was an MMA match, yes, I could slam him. But in grappling matches, you can't slam somebody from this position. All right? I'm going to say it again. In cage fighting, yes, I could slam him on his head. But in MMA, no. You don't slam people. You can't slam people like that. Sorry. In MMA, you can slam them. But in grappling tournaments, you can't slam them. So the referee is worried because the referee thinks I'm going to slam him. Watch what the referee does. Watch what the referee does. Watch. He's like, hey. You see? This was hilarious. The referee is trying to hold him up. And even though I'm in this position, I still know I can't slam him. But it's just hilarious because the referee is doing a job. The referee is doing a job and making sure that I don't slam him on his head. But I know I'm not going to slam him. All right, chat? But it's just crazy, chat. So watch. So then, now he's getting heavy now. He's getting heavy. So I put him back down. My right arm is stuck in the triangle. So then I go towards my right side. I flip around. And boom, I'm able to get out. You saw that? You saw that? Right? Here, boom. Watch this again. Chat. Watch this again. The whole sequence. Triangle attempt. I pick him up. Man, that is crazy. Every time I see this stuff, I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Right? Now, I'm trying to get out the triangle. He still has the triangle on me. I put him back down. I go towards my right side. That's where the triangle is at. I turn around. I do a 360. Boom. And then I was able to get out like that. Right here. Boom. And then I go. And now what I do is, you see what I do now? I put two of my hands under his kneecap. Chat, this is a good way to pass the guard. Pay close attention. Seriously. I'm serious when I say this. This is one of the best ways to pass a guard, y'all. If you stuck somebody's guard, put your 2 arms under his legs. Watch this.
Pass. Work, pass.
Now you see that both of my arms are under his legs, right? This is one of the best ways to pass the guard, because this way he can't choke me out or get me in a move or anything, but I can pass his guard easily. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. Watch how I use this to pass his guard. Watch. You see both my arms are under his knees, right? So he think he has me somehow. But watch what I do. Watch how easy I pass his guard. Watch this. And right here. Boom. You saw that?
There you go.
That technique I learned from Sensei Daniel Valverde, which Daniel Valverde is one of the best jiu-jitsu practitioners. Daniel Valverde is one of the best jiu-jitsu practitioners of all time, in my opinion. This guy is good. And he taught me that move. I learned that from him, of how to pass that guard like that, all right? Let's watch again how I pass the guard. 2 hands under his knees. I use that. I'm baiting him to thinking he's safe. But watch how I pass his guard. Wait for it. Wait for it. And right here. Boom. See that? Boom. Will not pass the guard. Now, I'm in side control now. So chat, this is called side control. Side control. And you notice the referee says like 2. Because now I have a dominant. Now I am in a dominant position. All right? Side control. All right? So now, watch what I do now.
Better your position.
He tries to flip me over. So now this is called north-south position. Again, chat, listen up. This is called a north-south position. All right? I'm still in control. I'm still in a dominant position. All right, watch.
That's a better position.
I wait for it. So then I go to the other side. So notice the sequence. I started on his right side. He tried to push me over. I went to north and south position, and I used that to go to his left side. Watch. Let's watch again. Boom. Right side. Right side. Side control. He tried to push me over. North south position. I use that to go to his left side. Boom. So that now. And then from that one, knee on the belly's coming up. Watch this.
Let's go.
Knee on the belly's coming up soon.
Give him time. He's gonna move. He's gonna move.
So now, in jiu-jitsu and MMA, there's a saying: position before submission. In chat, position before submission. What does that mean? That means make sure you have your position secure before you go for a position, before you go for a submission attempt.
Take time.
So watch. Wait for it.
It ain't over.
Boom, boom, boom.
Keep going.
Boom, boom, boom.
Come on. He's gonna make a mistake.
Watch what I do.
I want mount next.
I try to put my right leg over his head. He panics, but I use that to go for the mount. Watch.
Take it,
boom. You saw that? Chat. Look at the sequence, chat. Chat. Look at the sequence. I tricked him. I put my right leg over his head, so he's thinking I'm doing something else. But I use that to go for the mount. Watch. Watch how I fake it.
Take mount. I want mount next.
Boom. And then boom. See that? Full mount, baby. Full mount. Full mount. Look at that. He panics, pushes me off. Pushes me off again. You saw that? Look what I do. Look what I just did, chat. Chat, are you paying attention? Chat, are you taking notes? This is high-level jiu-jitsu right here. All right? This is high-level Brazilian jiu-jitsu. So, I had him in the full mount, but I wasn't secure enough. So, I felt I was losing it. So, guess what I did? Watch what I did. He pushed me off. So, then I know that I'm off right now. So, what I do is I immediately go for the double underhooks under his legs. Watch. Double under. See? Boom. Double underhooks under his legs, right? Again, chat, I can't stress this enough. This is a great way to pass somebody's guard. You do a double hook under his legs, all right? That way he can't submit you for the most part, and and watch how I pass his guard doing that. Watch.
Go, turn it. You know he can throw a triangle. Turn it.
Come on, cameraman. See? He can't choke me. He can't choke me. See? He can't choke me. He can't choke me.
Come on, let's go.
Now, he's going for a guillotine choke. I'm laughing in my head at this point because I know he can't choke me from that position. I mean, he can, but I know that he doesn't have it. So I use that to pass the guard.
Get out, you don't have it. He can't finish it. Keep moving. Keep moving. When you stop, he's gonna
See?
squeeze. Keep
See?
moving.
He's going for a choke.
Stop, he's gonna squeeze. Keep moving.
See? He's going for a choke.
Keep moving.
But he doesn't have me. Watch what I do.
Pass to the
I use it
side.
to pass the guard. Boom.
Pass
See?
to the side.
Now I'm in side control again. You saw that, right? And he's trying hard. And look at his face. Look at his face, y'all. Look at his face. He's trying hard to choke me, y'all. He's trying so hard to choke me, right? But no. I see that. Right? Hey, y'all, smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button for me. And please don't forget to subscribe. But watch. Look how hard he's trying to choke me. Look at this. He's trying to choke me hard. But I'm safe, y'all. I'm safe. And boom, I use that to pass his guard. Dude, now, side control again. You see that? Side control. Doom. I'm trying to mount him again. Knee on belly. He blocks it. He blocks it, no problem. But I'm still in, I'm still in total control.
Pass his arm and pass your leg through. Let's go. He can't turn
You know,
you.
see?
He can't turn.
When it comes to chat, listen up, chat. When it comes to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you gotta make sure you stay calm. You gotta stay calm. Don't panic. Even if you get caught in a choke or armbar or a knee bar or whatever, don't panic. All right? Do not panic. Let's continue.
Let's go.
So then, watch. So then, this is called side control, y'all. This is called side control. Boom.
More. Keep him down.
Do. You notice?
Oppose it. Want it.
Boom. Look at that.
Drive.
He tried to get away, chat. He tried to get away on the hook under his leg.
He's giving you one.
But I'm controlling this. I am controlling this match 100%. I'm controlling him. You see that? Boom. You see my right knee? My right knee is pinned to his side. My right knee is pinned to his abdomen. That's how you do it, okay? You want to use that knee and then follow his body with it. Glue your knee to his body. Boom. All right, time's over.
Good job.
That's the end of the match. I'm happy because this match I won off of points, right? No one got submitted, but I got more points than him. Boom. That's right, baby. Yours truly won this fight, right? This is one of my best fights also. I loved it. It was an awesome fight. And now I want to show you another one of my awesome fights that and I'm trying to also educate y'all about jiu-jitsu, about MMA, about all this kind of stuff. So let's go on to this next match real quick, because I want to show you this fight right here, chat. Hey, chat. This fight right here, believe it or not, this was early in my career. This fight, I was 155 pounds, and the guy I'm fighting is 210 pounds. Look at the size difference between us. Look at the size difference, chat. Look at the size difference. Yes, he's huge. This is not CGI. This is not, AI. This is a real fight that happened early in my career. All right. This guy is huge, chat. Cool guy, though. Very cool guy. But look at this. Right now, at this fight, I weighed 155 pounds. This guy weighed 210 pounds. He's like 6'3" almost. I'm like 5'9". Look at this. Look at the size. Now watch what I do. Chat. Whenever you grappling somebody bigger than you like this, you don't want him to clinch you because he's stronger than you. This guy's stronger than me. Anyway you cut it, he's stronger than me, all right? I got to use my speed against him. I have to use my speed against him, right? So watch what I do. Boom. See? You notice? I don't want him to grab me. He's walking me down, chat. I don't want him to grab me because if he grabs me, it might be over for me, right? So watch. Look at the chat. Look at that. Boom, boom. I use my speed against him. Again, I'm faster than him, so I'm using my speed against him. All right? All right? Boom. But this guy is so strong, though. So strong. You know, he's trying his best to take me down, but I don't want him on top of me. I don't want him on top of me, man, because it's going to be hard to get him off. See? This guy, I'm trying to keep him away. Remember I told you how in most of my fights and matches, I take people down? So, but he's so big that, by the way, he was also a college wrestler. So watch, I'm like, man, positioning myself. I'm like, boom, ankle pick. Look at that. He got me for ankle pick, y'all. That was smooth. Look at this. I didn't expect that. Boom. All right. So now let's begin. I'm trying to get him in my guard, but this guy is massive. Look how massive he is. Now at this point of my career, I knew more jiu-jitsu than him, but he was also a college wrestler. So he knows balance at this point, right? Even though I was more skilled than him in jiu-jitsu at this point, but his power and his wrestling was just too much. Watch. You notice? I'm trying to get control back. Right now, I'm not in control, chat. Right now, I'm not in control. All right? Look at that. I'm trying to get him in my guard. I'm trying to get out of this, but he just folded me up like a lawn chair. Right now, I'm trying to get his back. I think I'm trying to get his back. No, I'm trying to get him in my guard. See? You saw this? You saw that? I'm trying to get him in my guard. He knows that, but he doesn't want that, obviously. This is a definitely weight, he has a huge weight advantage. Look at this. Now he has my neck. A chat, no lie. It's like no lie. It's like he's trying to take my neck off. Look at this. He's trying to take my head off, chat. Look at this. He's yanking on my neck. But guess what? I stay calm, and I'm trying to use this position to get his back. Look at this, chat. Look at this. He has my neck, right? I stay calm, and watch what I do. I try to get his back from this position. Look at this. Wait for it. Boom. You saw that? When it comes to getting somebody's back, you want to get hooks in, right? I got one hook in, right? There you go. Now let's work. He still has my neck, chat. He still has my neck, right? Now see my right arm? I got one hook in on my right leg. I got his right arm. I got my right arm, and I'm trying to use that for a choke. Watch. Wait for it. Wait for it. All right. I'm still stuck, though. He still has my neck, so I'm still stuck, chat. Chat, I'm still stuck. Wait for it. Wait for it. All right. Remember, in jiu-jitsu, it's not about being patient, right? Right now, he has a good grip on my neck. A good grip on my neck. I know that, so I got to be very, very careful that I don't just get up, all right? I got to be very careful that, well, number one, I can't get up because, you know what I'm saying? Because he has my neck. But watch. All right, so I'm trying to work my magic here. I'm trying to work my magic. All right, so now you notice I'm still being patient. I got my right hook in, right leg. My right arm is still trying to get his neck, but I'm in a bad angle here. He's huge. He's massive. He has his whole weight on me now. I'm in a bad position. I'm not gonna lie, chat. There you go. Now you see that? Now I'm going. Now I'm going for it. I'm going to try to take his back. Okay, chat. I'm trying to take his back. See? There we go. Now we're kind of even now. He has my neck. I kind of have his neck. You notice? From this position, we're kind of equal now. He has my neck, and I almost have his neck. He noticed that, and he panics. Boom. Look at that, chat. I'm trying to get his back. Look at that. That's a beautiful sequence. You have to admit. Right, chat? That's a beautiful sequence. Boom. I'm trying to get his back. There we go again. I'm trying to get his back, but I can't. Boom. But hey, I got him to release me. I got him to release me though, right, chat? I got him to release me. All right. So now I'm in a much better position now, chat. All right. Hey, chat, smash the like button and subscribe. But anyway, watch. So boom. Now he's in my guard now. Look how huge this guy is, y'all. Look how big this guy is. All right. I'm trying to take him in my guard. He's in my guard. I'm trying to submit him now. He's winning the fight because of the points. So I'm trying to submit him. Now I'm trying to isolate one of his arms. But he's just stacking me. He's just so heavy. Look at this. You know, he's so heavy. Okay, now I have my right arm on back of his neck. I'm trying to set him up for a triangle choke, chat. I'm trying to set him up for a triangle choke. Watch. Wait, chat. Wait for it, chat. Look at this. But he's using his weight to stack me. He's using his weight to just hold me down, you know, and it's working. It's working. You know? So then I go for his leg. Boom. See that? I go for ankle lock. He panics. And then he uses his weight again. Oh my gosh. At this point, chat, I'm just super tired, fatigued, but I'm still trying to work. I'm trying to work here, you know? I'm trying to get it back into my guard. Again, he noticed that. But so far, so good, chat. I'm not gonna lie. So far, so good. But it's hard to keep him in front of me, though. And time's up. Time's up. He's tired. I'm tired. He has me up. And he won off of points. Okay, no one got submitted. No one got submitted in this fight, but he won off of points. You know, it was a good fight, and you know me, I'm not afraid to fight anybody, right? So so that's how this fight went. All right, now let's look. I want to show y'all something else. I want to show y'all one of my Muay Thai fights. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, so this fight. So just because y'all didn't know, I did Muay Thai also. So this is the Muay Thai fight against against John Rivera. This is me coming down to fight, and with this fight, whoever won this fight was gonna fight for the belt next. So let's get going. This is at 145 pounds. All right. I have my coach. I have Coach Dave in the corner. May he rest in peace. And I also have Coach Martin. All right. So here we go. So keep in mind, y'all. This is Muay Thai fight. I'm a grappler, but I still did Muay Thai. All right. And John Rivera had over 80 fights. And it is my second Muay Thai fight. All right. So this fight was very very fast paced. Again, this was at 145 pounds. Right? And let's go. Let's go. So this fight is fast paced. Boom. Boom. I got the height over him. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. You saw that? He knocked me. It was like a slip and it wasn't a full knockdown, but excuse me, sorry, Chad. Chad, you be the judge. You think it was a knockdown or a slip? Watch. Right here. Right here. Boom. I guess it was a knockdown, right? It was a knockdown. So then I get back up, I jab, 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 boom, boom, boom. Boom. You know? Da da da. So when I fight, some of y'all know by now, chat, I love to keep distance, all right? I'm not one of those phone booth fighters, as they say. I like to fight from long range because I have long arms for my height. I'm 5'9", but I have long arms. My arms are like a 6'2" guy, right? So I like distance. But John Rivera, my opponent, knows that. So he's trying to stack me. He's trying to come in on me. I'm trying to do distance for him. See? Distance. See? Boom. You saw that? You see? I punch from distance. I strike from distance. I'm not a phone booth fighter. See? Distance. I get distance. Look at this. Boom. See? I'm not gonna lie. That kick hurt me. That kick was a powerful kick. Watch John kick me on my right leg and watch how I buckle, a little. Watch. Boom. What's that? Whoa. Boom. One thing about the, just for one thing about boxing rings, man, or boxing rings or MMA cages. You ever notice how sometimes before a fight, fighters put water on the canvas? They do that because if you don't do that, it's gonna be slippery right there. It's always slippery right there. So I kept slipping and sliding all over the place. You know what I mean? So that's the thing about that. Anyway, let's continue. Right? Boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to knock him out now. Look at this. I'm trying to knock him out. Boom. Boom. I got him right there. Boom. Even though I'm right-handed, I fight southpaw, meaning I fight left-handed. John Rivera is also a southpaw. I get him good with a straight left. Watch. Right here's coming up. Right here. Boom. I got him right there, but he just boom, boom, boom. All right. Throws a knee. Doom. It didn't land down, that knee didn't land. All right. Here we go. Here we go. I go for a jab. Boom. 1, 2. 1, 2. Boom. Boom. You saw that? Now, this sequence, everything you do in kickboxing or Muay Thai, you got to watch out for everything. So John throws a kick at me, and I jump to block it. Watch what I do. Watch my right leg. See? Boom. And then I try to knock him out. We clinch again. He needs me again. Needs me again, but, the knees didn't land. The knees didn't land. All right? Wait for it. Boom, boom, boom. I got him again. You saw that? I got him again with the left hand. I'm mostly a counter fighter, as you can see. I mostly fight counter, I'm a counter fighter. So I let my opponent go first and then I react. Watch this. Boom. Got him. Boom. Boom. Got him again. See? Boom. I got him again. So that's 3 sequences where I got him. I got him and I got him because I'm mostly a counter fighter, right? I like to react. Because I have long arms, I could fight from distance. That's one advantage that I have over a whole bunch of my opponents. I have long arms, so I fight from distance. All right? Watch. Boom, boom, boom. It's okay, wait for it. Okay. Now, he kicks me low blow here. Now, this was a funny sequence because I could have sworn I got hit, I could have sworn I got hit below the belt. But the ref said keep fighting, which was crazy to me. I said, what the heck? So watch this move. Boom. I almost got him in chat. I'm not gonna say knocked him out, but I almost knocked him down. Look at this sequence. Look at this. Straight left hand. I almost knocked him down. Look at this. Boom. And he gets mad and tries to knock me out. Look at this. Boom. And throws me over. And you can hear my coach's wife, Sherry, screaming my name. All right. So yeah. So we go. So that's the end of the first round. Second round's coming up soon. Second round, we start going at it hard, y'all. Second round, we just start going at it hard. Watch. Look at the second round. Second round is explosive. Boom. Boom. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. Wow. Boom, boom, boom. So Again, this fight was fast paced, man. Let me tell you, this fight went by fast. All right, let's go. Let's go again. Remember, see my boom, boom. I get knee again. I get knee again. That's the Muay Thai clinch. Knee again. Knee fast. 4 knees he got me with. Okay. Whew. I ain't gonna lie, boy. This guy's working me a little bit. Boom, I got him again. You notice my left hand was there all night. My straight left was there all night on him. I landed like 6 or 7 flush so far. Right? You know? You notice? See, I'm a counter fighter. I'm not. When it comes to grappling, I go first. When it comes to Muay Thai, I go second. I'm a counter fighter. I react on what my opponent does. All right, that's why you see me just standing there, because I'm trying to see what he's trying to do. See, look at that. Boom, boom, boom. I clinch him a little bit. That's kind of funny. Slipping and sliding again. Slipping and sliding all over the canvas. Okay. So I'm a little tired, but not really, not boom. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Look, this was a beautiful sequence. I waited. Watch how I wait. I wait. Remember, I'm a counter fighter when it comes to Muay Thai. I waited. He throws a punch or a kick, I believe, and I get him with a left hand. Again, watch, chat, watch. Here we go. Right, boom. And that even shocked him. Look at this. That even shocked him. Watch his face, or not his face, but watch how he reacts from this punch. Because he didn't see it coming. Watch. Boom. Here. Whoa. All right. Got him again. Boom. He goes for a left hand, and he misses me because I duck. Watch this. Watch his left hand. Boom. Miss. I go underneath. Tries to knee me in my face. Tries to knee me. I said, So I blocked that knee. That one got through. That one got through again. I go for a takedown, y'all. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, so he's winning the fight so far. I'm not gonna lie. No one's getting super damaged. Boom. I try to knock him out again. But you notice how I like my distance. You notice how I like to fight at a long range. You notice that, right? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Okay. That's the end of the round. Now, last one's coming up. The last one's coming up right now. This is the round where I almost got knocked out cold, y'all. This is it. Last round. We greet each other. Let's fight. I love chat. Look at the sequence. I went for the knockout, y'all. Chat. I went for the knockout. Look at the sequence. I tried to go for a short right hook and a knee to the face. Watch. Watch the sequence. Boom. 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 And the knee. Boom. But I wasn't able to knock him out. John Rivera is a good fighter, man. Good guy, too. Boom. What a leg kick. He got me. Look at this. He got me the leg kick, and then he threw it again, and I was ready for it. Watch what happens. Watch that leg kick. He kicks me on my right leg, and I buckle a little bit. I buckle. Boom. And watch it again. Boom. I was ready for it though. But John never really got a good punch in my. He never got a good punch on me though. He never really got me flush. Thank God. But this is the third round. I'm tired a little bit. He's tired a little bit. All right. Now, okay. Now, chat. This is the part where he almost knocked me out. Check this out. Check this out, chat. Look at this. Look at this. Whoo! Did you see that? This is the third round. He tried to do a spinning hook kick and try to take my head off. Watch again, chat. Watch again. Watch again, chat. He's trying to knock me out. Look at this. Look at this. Whoa. That was close, chat. That was close. Let's watch it one more time. I'm going to try to freeze it. Wait for it. Look at this, chat. Look at this, chat. Look at this for a moment. This is the third round. I was tired. He was tired a little bit. And he still managed to do a spinning hook kick. And I just barely turned to my right. If I didn't turn my head to the right, I would have got knocked out. Look at this, chat. He literally trying to knock me out. What's going on here? He got me. I'm not gonna lie. I was surprised by this move. Surprised. Boom. I said, what the heck? Whew. I'm like, whew, that was a close call. That was a close call. Look at that. I still got him again with the left. My left hand has been landing all night. Look at this left hand. For me. Boom. Boom. All right. Chat, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I was tired at this point. Hey, chat, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was tired at this point. Look at that. See? I'm tired. I'm tired, man. It's a lot of energy, chat. It's a lot of energy. Boom. I'm tired. Plus it's slippery. Knee. I got knee twice. Boom. Look at that. I got knee twice to my ribs. I think it hurt. I forgot if it hurt or not. All right. So, so there we go. And then he's going for it. So, chat, as you can see, it's, it was very, it's just, it's just, very difficult to try to control him because this guy was a very good fighter, man. He's a very good fighter. Boom, boom. He tried to uppercut me. Look at that. Chat, look at the sequence. He threw an uppercut in the middle of a combination, and he barely missed me. Look at this. This guy is very skilled, man. Look at this. Look at this. Watch the uppercut. Boom. Saw that? Ooh. This guy is very skilled. Very skilled. Boom. He finally blocked my left hand. This guy's still coming at me. Third round, still coming hard. Look at that. Pause. Boom. Nice knee to the body. Wow, he got me. Woo. Fight's over. Fight's over. I didn't get knocked out. I'm still proud of myself. He won this fight. I'm still proud of myself because John Rivera is a very good fighter, and I was able to hang with him. So I was very happy about that. Of course, I always want to win, but he actually won this fight. I'm not gonna lie. He won this fight, and it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose some. That's me right now. And John is from American Top Team. I was from Omni Combat Fitness. So, and the winner is John. Congratulations to him. He won. He won. John is a good guy, man. So I wasn't too, mad at him. He's a very good guy. So now I want to show y'all something else. Yeah, man. John's a very good guy. So I wasn't. Now let's do this fight right here. This is one of my MMA fights. Also, this is at 155 pounds against Frankie Rodriguez. All right. The backstory is this is the fifth opponent I was scheduled to fight. The first four guys the sixth opponent. The first five guys canceled. The first five guys I was supposed to fight for this fight, didn't want to fight me at all. Didn't want to fight me. So this guy, Frankie Rodriguez, stepped up at the last minute. So I found out I was fighting him the night before the fight. All right. I was told he was a grappler. I'm a grappler also. So I'm thinking this is going to be a good, I'm thinking, yeah, a good grappling match. This guy was trying to knock me out, chat. Chat, he was trying to watch. Look at this. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Excuse me. Again, this is at 155-pound weight class, all right? Again, usually I fight at 145, but I've been notified at 155 also. So this is at 155. So I'm thinking I'm trying to take him down. I'm thinking Frankie's trying to take me down. He's trying to knock me out. Watch. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Boom. He throws a kick. I said, whoa, okay. He throws a kick. Okay. Kick again. I said, whoa. He's trying to knock me out, chat. Boom. I go for a takedown immediately. Boom. I go for a takedown. So those y'all, I'm sure most of y'all know by now. I'm very good with takedowns. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying I'm very good with takedowns. Right? So watch how I set it up. Again, from the beginning, he's trying to knock me out. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I said, okay. Look at this guy trying. I said, whoa. I take him down. Boom. From a double to a single leg, I take him down. Now, remember, he's a grappler also. So both of us are grapplers. So this is going to be interesting, chat. This is going to be interesting. So I'm in his guard. He's a little bit bigger than me, but it's all good. I'm in his guard. Boom. All right. I'm trying to pass his guard now. I'm hitting him. He's going for a choke. I'm sorry. He's going for a move called an Omoplata. An Omoplata is basically a shoulder lock-ish. And you're going to see. See? He's going for Omoplata. You see that? Boom. All right. Now, chat, guess what? Yours truly, I'm in trouble now. Now, I'm in an Omoplata move. I gotta play this. I gotta play this smart because if I do the wrong thing, he can tap me out. All right. So one way to escape the Omoplata is to flip over. So I'm gonna try to flip over, but Frankie is smart. Frankie has his right arm over my body, so I can't flip over. Watch his right arm. See, watch me try to flip over. See, I'm trying to flip over, but I can't because he has his right arm over my body, so I can't flip over. Look at that. That's an Omoplata, chat. That's an Omoplata shoulder lock. And he's cranking it. He's cranking it. This is a very dangerous move because your shoulder can dislocate for sure. But one thing about me is that I don't tap too easy. I don't tap sometimes. So you gotta stay calm. See, look at that. See, my left arm is completely stuck, chat. My left arm is completely stuck. I know, right? JD, you know what I mean? Yeah. He's trying to break my arm because it's a fight. So I gotta stay super calm, right, chat? I got say it's super calm. I'm trying to flip over. And now look at this angle. You see you see this angle? My arm is completely trapped, chat. My arm is completely trapped under his arms. Under his legs. That's why I said that I can't move. I'm trying to flip over, but he's stopping me from flipping over. Right? So I gotta realize, okay, I gotta do something here because I can't stay here. I'm losing the fight and I just can't stay here. I'm in danger. All right. So look at that. Look at that. I'm still stuck. Now this is a clear view of how stuck my arm is, chat. My arm is stuck. I mean, I can't go anywhere. You know, I can't go anywhere, chat. You know, and this is a good example of how I tell people in this move, my arm can easily get broken. My arm can easily, my shoulder can easily come apart. So I know this. So I got to be very, very careful of what I do next. Right? So watch. My arm is stuck. All right. So now he's starting to hit me now. But this is, it's starting to hit me. This is where he messed up at. Chat. The rules just changed recently, but you can, back then, you couldn't elbow. You could elbow in most MMA fights, but you can't elbow 12 to 6 position, meaning you can't elbow up and down. You can do it now. Now it's allowed. But back then, it wasn't allowed to elbow up and down. So you notice, he started elbowing me up and down. Boom, boom. Referee jumps in and said, hey, you can't do that. So because of that, I was able to get out. Look at that. See? See? So because of that move that he did was illegal. He didn't know it was illegal, but it was illegal. So because he did that, I was able to break free because of the referee stoppage. All right. So then now, ref asked me, I said, let's go. Boom, boom. So now I realized this guy is trying to knock me out, but this guy is good on the ground too. Right? This guy's good on the ground. So I go, boom, boom. Man, look at this. He barely missed me, chat. This guy was in chat. Listen up closely. He was trying to knock me out. I think I have an idea. You got to throw your under his leg and turn, flip him. Yeah, I mean, yeah, chat. You know, I try my best, chat. That is good advice, you know. And then, like I said, look at the chat. This guy was trying to knock me out. Watch his right arm. He barely missed my jaw. Look at this. Boom. You saw that? Oh my gosh. Chat. Look at this. Look, again, he wasn't the best striker in the world because, you know, but he threw a straight right and barely missed me. Barely missed my chin. Watch one more time, chat. Look at this. I barely, okay, look. Okay. Perfect example. I barely escaped. I'm talking about a game of inches. That would have been a knockdown blow. Look at that. He tried to knock me out, chat. Come on now. Watch again. Boom. Right here. Boom. But I used that to take him down. I took him down again. Because I'm sure y'all know by now, I'm very good with takedowns. All right? I'm very good with takedowns. So, what's up, master? What's up, master? Yes. And please, y'all, don't forget to subscribe. And please, smash that like button. So, yeah. So now I'm taking down. So now I'm working him. I'm in his guard. So then, watch again. After I take him down, I know I'm behind. So I start punching him hard, chat. I start punching him hard. Sorry, chat. I had to do it. Chat. I'm behind. Nice guy, but I had to punch him a couple times, chat. Watch. Boom, 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 boom. I know I'm behind right now on points. So, boom. I'm trying to knock him out, chat. Sorry. All right. But he's very good on the ground also. See? I got a good, you know, I hit him a lot, but the punches are not doing that much damage. All right. So I'm trying to turn the corner. Boom. See, chat? I'm pounding him. So, chat, this is called ground and pound. I'm trying to hit him. Chat. All right. Call of Duty. Yeah, chat. So you notice I'm trying to hit him, but he does a good job of just boom, boom, boom. You know? He does a very good job of just trying to hit me. So now Let's watch round 2, y'all. Let's watch round 2. Now, round 2 is, give me a second. Round 2, I got to go to this channel right here. So, round 2 was a very good round because this round, we just came out fighting for sure. This time around, chat. All right, everybody, how y'all doing? So give me a second, chat. So let me find round 2. So round 2, chat, was action packed also. All right, because I'm gonna find a few right now. Because this was a pure, highly skilled round 2 right now. And you're gonna see what I'm talking about. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. We just find it here. Because now that I know that this guy is trying to knock me out, I know that he's good on the ground. So I said, you know what? I gotta go and try to submit him. Right? But again, he did a very good job. Hold on, where is it at right now? He did a very good job of basically grappling with me. You know what I mean? Give me 1 second. It's coming up right now, chat. It's coming up right now. Don't go anywhere. Let me just find it here. I mean, hold on. I think I missed it. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, chat. Give me 1 second. Right here. Here we go right here. This is round 2. This is round 2, chat. So now watch. He's now, he comes out and tries to knock me out again. Look at that, chat. He comes out and tries to knock me out again. But I stayed calm and I took him down again. Watch. Boom. 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 There you go. Double leg. I took him down again. Fighting. Boom. Boom. I'm relentless, chat. I am relentless. You see? Look at that. Look at that takedown. Let's watch it one more time. From the beginning. Look what I did. He comes out swinging wild. I use that, and I go underneath, and I took him down. And he tried to defend it, but I just chain wrestling. Boom, boom, double leg, and then I switch a little bit. He's fighting it. I go. I got long arms. I go, boom. I still took him down, chat. Look at that. I still took him down. Boom. Now let's work. Now I got him down. Now, how dare he try to knock me down? You know what I mean? How dare he? Look at that, chat. How dare he try to knock me out, right? So let me see what it says. Red flag down. Yes. That Sunday is real. But yeah, so now this guy trying to knock me out. So then I finally took him down, and then again, and now I'm doing ground and pound. He's trying now. Remember, he's good on the ground also. He goes for a guillotine. I acknowledge that, and I block the guillotine, chat. Boom. I block the guillotine. Okay, boom. There we go. Now he's going for a Kamura on my left arm. You see? Excuse me. Now, if you look closely, he's bleeding on his left elbow, right? Bleeding on his left elbow, but he's going for a Kamura lock. He's going for a shoulder lock, all right? He's trying to break my arm, basically. See? Wait for it. See, now, I recognize what he's trying to do, right, chat? I recognize what he's trying to do, so I block it. Remember, hey, smash. Please, smash the like button, all right? Smash the like button. So then, boom. So then, he's going for Kamura. See? He's going for a shoulder lock. He's trying to break my arm, chat. He's trying to break my arm. But it ain't going to happen in my watch. So then, I stay calm. And then I start Then I start hitting him hard. Watch how I start hitting him, chat. Boom, 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 boom. But I gotta be careful though because my arm is still stuck. Right? But you notice, I got him to let go though. Those punches I was doing on him, I got him to let go. Watch. Hold up. Watch. See? Watch. Once I start hitting him, he didn't like that. And I got him to let go because of the punches. Watch. Boom, 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 boom. That hurt him. Because watch him let go, okay? See? Now, but I'm still stuck in his guard. I have to pass his guard, Chad. I'm trying to pass his guard. Trust me, Chad. Help me here. I'm trying to pass it, but he's so good on the ground. All right? But more ground and pound for me. See? He's going for a Kamura again. He's trying so hard to get me. You know what I mean? So are you a grappler or a wrestler? Because yeah. So I'm actually both, to be honest. I'm a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy, and I'm also a wrestler. So I'm very good with takedowns, all right, and also Jiu-Jitsu also, all right. So watch this sequence coming up. This is the awesome sequence coming up, chat. So he goes for Kimura. All right. But but again, I stay calm. I stay very calm. Okay, boom, boom, boom. And then boom, I use that to pass his guard. Now I'm in half guard. You see that? Now I'm in half guard. He still has my arm though, but I'm pretty safe. He knows that he doesn't have it fully. So watch what he does, chat. Watch what he does. He goes and tries to go for a triangle. Again, I knew it was coming, so I stay calm. He can't get the triangle, so he goes from the triangle to an omoplata. This guy's good. I'm not gonna lie. He's good. He goes for omoplata. But watch this, y'all. I heard one of my coaches say, Fitz, fall back. Hey, chat, watch this move. Watch this. Look at this. Go back, Fitz. I said, okay, boom. Look at that. Whoop. Beautiful, chat. Watch the sequence again, chat. Watch the sequence. Let's watch this again. Triangle to a omoplata. Watch this. My coach said, Fitz, fall back. I said, boom. Watch this, chat. Now fall back. Look at that. Doom. That was beautiful. You have to admit, chat. You have to admit now. Come on now. That was beautiful, chat. You have to admit. Okay, so I learned both together. You're a grappler, and I assume you had a wrestling background. Yeah, so my background is definitely jiu-jitsu, but I'm also a wrestler, okay? Thank you. That was a cool reversal, man. And I want to play it one more time because each time I see this, reversal, I get excited. He goes for a triangle to a omoplata. My coach kept saying, Fitz, fall back. Fitz, roll back. I said, okay. Boom. And then boom, immediately. Then I start to punch him. I'm tired though, I ain't gonna lie. A little bit. So now he tries to flip me over, sweep me. Look at this. Try to sweep me. You see that? He tries to sweep me, but I have a good base. See? Boom. Good base. Boom. This was a beautiful, beautiful fight, chat. Fight. Right? So then now, let's go to the last round. Chat. Let's go to the last round, chat. Everybody, how y'all doing? Yes. Man, you can't make this up. Let's go to the last round. You can't make this up. Because the last round was also exciting. Give me a second. Because let's see. Not this. The last one is here. Here go right here. No, it's not it. Sorry, chat. Hold up. This is my other fight. The last round is give me a second. Let me find it. The last round is right here. Last round. All right, chat. Last round. This is okay. So the last round, this is the third round. All right. Boom. I try to hit him. Now watch this sequence. Look at boom, boom. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Whoop, boom. Look at that beautiful. I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm conceited because I'm not. I'm just trying to show you how elusive I can be. All right. Watch how he tries to knock me out, and I back up. He swings, and I go right underneath. Watch. Boom, boom. Watch this, chat. Look at this. Boom. Hold up. Watch it again. Boom. Look at this. Whoop. You saw that? I went underneath him so quickly. You saw how I just switch like that? This is from years of training and staying calm. Let's watch it one more time from the beginning of this round. Okay? Boom. I try to hit him. Doom. Boom. Okay. Look at here it comes. Right here. Boom. Here go right there. Chat, look at this, chat. Boom. Look how quick that was. And boom, took him down. So that's what I mean earlier when I was saying that I'm a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy, but I'm also a pretty good wrestler. All right. So yes. In fact, at one point I thought about I wish I could have tried it. I wanted to try for the Olympics in wrestling. That's how much I love wrestling. All right. But so anyway, I took him down. He's tired. I'm tired. It's the third round. It's a good fight, y'all. It's a good fight. Boom, there you go. I got him down now, and I'm trying to ground and pound him. You know? He's trying to get out. And now I pass his guard, half guard. See chat? Half guard now. Boom. Boom. I'm on him. Look at that. Boom. I'm relentless. Third round. Boom. Ground and pound. Ground and pound. Ground and pound. Yes. You can tell he's a little and half guard. I mean, you saw that? Look at that sequence, chat. Look at that sequence. I'm still stuck in his guard, butterfly guard, kind of like. And finally, I trick him, and I'm able to get to his half guard position. Watch. Boom. Boom. You see that? There we go. Now let's work. All right? Now let's work. Now, I'm punching him, but at this point, my punches are not really doing that much damage right now because this is a grueling fight, y'all. Grappling, this is a grueling. This fight was just, oh my gosh, took a lot out of us. All right, boom. Look at this. Doom. I'm still on him. Boom. Pause. Boom. He's still going for a Kamura. You know, but I block it. He's tired. Look at that. He is gassed, chat. He is gassed. Look at him. He is tired. He goes for Kamura again. I block it again. And then, look at this. Watch him ask. Look at that. He's asking the ref for help. Not for help, but he's asking the ref to stand us up. So what he's doing is he's trying to tie me up so he can get back up, right? So for some reason, chat, I can't find the rest. So the video ends here. The ref actually stands us up. For some reason, I can't find the rest of the round. But anyway, that was that fight. That was a good fight, right? Now, let's go to this fight right here. This is another MMA fight I had. This fight was Jason Jackson was in my corner. All right, Jason Jackson was in my corner. Let's get round one. Give me a second, chat. Give me a second, chat. Let's find round one. All right. All right, here we go. Round one. So this is 145 pounds again. America top team. I'm fighting a guy from America top team. All right. Jason Jackson, Coach Dave, and Coach Martin is in my corner right now. All right. He's a striker. I'm a grappler. This is at 145 pounds. This fight, I was slamming this guy all over the fight. Let's watch. All right. All right. Let's go. There you go. Face off. Look at that. I look very serious, right? Yeah. I'm very focused, as you can see. I'm very focused, chat. Let's go. The referee for this fight also referee UFC fights before. All right. So let's go. So this guy's a striker. I'm a grappler. Let's go. Let's go. 145 pounds. Let's go. Let's fight. Let's go. Watch his distance. He's trying to knock me out. So then, watch what I do, chat. Watch what I do. I back up a minute. Watch this. Boom. Slam him hard. Let's watch again. Watch what I do. I back up. I regroup. Those of y'all who's been watching my channel for a while knows that I like to regroup. I like to regroup during my fight. By that I mean I like to engage and then back up, process information, and then go. Watch what I do. Watch, chat. I go. Watch me regroup. Watch this, chat. Okay. I back up for a minute. I back up, hands down, and then I go. Boom. Look at this. Whoop. Boom. Got him. Look at the slam, chat. Chat. Look at the slam. Look at the slam. I pick him up high. High on the ground. Look at this. I pick him up high, chat. Boom. Look at the chat. Boom. Put him on his ASS. Right? Now I'm working my magic. So I'm better than him on the ground. He's a striker, right? So I'm trying to submit him. I'm trying to ground and pound. I'm trying to do anything. Right? So, but I got too excited. And he managed to sweep me over. Man, now look at this. I want him to come down with me, but he doesn't want to come down to my world. He want to stay up, which is smart on his part. You know, I want him to come down, but he want to stand up. I said, okay, no problem. You know, so watch. Boom, boom, boom. Look at this takedown again. Look at this takedown, chat. Boom. You see? You see what I did? I baited him into thinking that he was, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, MMA. Go to Dagestan. Oh, I would love to go to Dagestan, man. Oh, I'd love to go to Dagestan. Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. Them boys can wrestle. So watch this takedown again. Watch this takedown. You know, he tries to knock me out. He got overzealous, and I took him down. Look at this. Here it comes. Whoop, boom. Boom. I took him down again, and then I go to side control. There we go. Boom. All right. I'm controlling the fight. He's trying to hit me, but I don't feel that. Now I'm in his guard, but I know I got him. All right. I'm trying to pass his guard now. All right. I'm trying to pass his guard. Now he gets me in a guillotine choke, but as you can see, I know he doesn't have me. I'm pretty safe here. Watch, see? He has my neck, but I know I'm pretty safe. You know, there's ways you could tell. The referee asked me, am I okay? And I give him, and I give the referee the thumbs up. Watch. I said, yeah. I said, ref, watch this. See, I said, ref, yeah, I'm okay. Boom. Now, here's my neck. Here's my neck now. It looks like I'm in danger, but I'm really not in danger. All right? Watch what I do. All right? Here's my neck. But right now, I'm in side control. For those of y'all who do jiu-jitsu, everyone should know that if you're in side control and somebody has your neck, you can't get choked out. It's impossible to get choked out from that position. But at the same time, I can't stay there though. So here's a lesson in jiu-jitsu, chat. If somebody has your neck and you're on the his side control, jump to the other side. I'm gonna show you right now what I mean. So he has my neck. Has my neck. But I'm in side control, so I'm safe. So watch how I jump to see? Boom. You saw that? You saw that, chat? You jump to the other side. That's how you escape that move. All right. Watch how I jump. Okay, chat. Pay attention, chat. Take notes. I might quiz you after this. Right? So I'm on his right side, right? I'm on his right side. He has my neck. I'm on his side control though. Side mount. I can't get choked from this position because I'm not in his guard anymore. But I can't stay here. So you gotta jump to the other side. Watch how I jump to the other side, chat. Watch. Wait for it. Jump to the other side. Look at this. Right now. Wait for it. See? Doom. You saw that? Now I'm free now. Now I'm gonna get free now. Right? I jumped to the other side. He knows that. So now he's in trouble now. See? I'm gonna have guards. It's okay. I'm gonna have guard. And watch how I pass the guard, chat. Look at chat, look. Boom. Side control, chat, little boom, mount. You see that, chat? This is beautiful jiu-jitsu. This is a chess move. Watch how I did that, chat. Watch how I did that. Watch how I did that, chat. You know? I jumped to the other side, right? He has my neck, but I'm not in danger. I'm right now, chat. I'm setting him up, chat. I am setting him up. Boom. Side control, boom. Mount. Boom. You saw that? Boom. Watch how I went to side control and then mount. Watch. Half guard, side control, mount. Boom. Look at that. At this point, at this point he realized, oh boy, he's in trouble. He realized he's in trouble. Hey, chat, smash the like button for me. Chat, smash the like button. So he realizes that he's in trouble, chat. All right. So full mount. So then at this point, I was getting ready to grind and pound him hard. Pause. But then he pushes me off a little bit. Okay, boom. I go back, no problem. I go underneath, double underhook his legs, passes guard again, side control again. So you notice, and I'm not saying this to brag, but I'm more skilled than him on the ground, as you can notice. All right? Because even when he pushes me off, I easily pass his guard again. Easily pass his guard, right? And then I go for a choke, chat. I go for a choke, right? I was like, you can't tell, but I'm gonna go for a choke soon, right? He knows that, and then he panics. Right here. See, I go for a choke. He panics. He pushes me off and kicks me illegally in the head while on the ground. Watch this, chat. Look at this. Look at this, chat. Boom. You saw that? Chat, you saw that? He illegally punched me in the head. Sorry. He kicks me in the head while I'm grounded. Chat, he kicks me in the head while I'm grounded. You can't do that in MMA. At least, in Asia you could do that, but not here. Watch this, chat. Look at this. Kicks me in the face while I'm down. Boom. You saw that? And then I look at the ref. I said, ref, what you doing? I said, ref. Ref did nothing. Even though I like the ref, don't get me wrong, but ref did nothing. You know what I mean? So then whatever. So then I'm trying to get him to come to the ground with me. He didn't want to come to the ground with me though. Because he knows if he does, it could be, over for him. So that's the end of the round. Let's watch round 2. Now this is round 2, chat. This is round 2. Boom. Look at that. Look how quick this was. Remember, this fight is at 145 pounds. So naturally, we're quick. Both of us are quick. But watch this sequence. I did a 1-2 right into a takedown. Look at it, chat. I did a 1-2 right into a takedown attempt, I should say. Look at this. Boom. I did a 1-2 and a 1. You notice right before the takedown attempt, I got him flush in the jaw. Look at this. Boom. You saw that? Boom. So to To his credit, he stopped the takedown. To his credit, he stopped the takedown. Okay? So chat, don't ask me why I did that. I was trying to bring him down with me, but for some reason, I failed. I tried to take him down with me, but he didn't follow me to the ground. Look at this. See? I wanted him to come down, but he did not want to go to the ground with me, chat. He did not want to go to the ground with me. I'm trying to bait him to the ground, but he doesn't want to. I said, okay. Ref said, okay, get up. Look at it. Boom. Look at the takedown, chat. Look at this. Look at this. Look at chat. Hard. Boom. Again, look at this takedown, chat. Look at this takedown. Look at this takedown. Look at this. Chat, look at this, chat. Boom. Whoop. Look at this, chat. Hard. Boom. I took him down, and then I started working my magic. My jiu-jitsu stuff. I'm in side control. I'm controlling him 100%. All right? I'm going to mount him again, chat. Side control. Wait for it. I'm gonna mount him again. And watch what I do. Wait for it. Now, boom. I mount him again. Now, this is when I made a decision. During this fight, because in the first round, I mounted him and he pushed me off. So this time, I switched it up a little bit. This time, when I mounted him, I told myself, I'm going to try to do a triangle from in the top. So I told myself, I'm going to use this position to set up a triangle and go on my back. So watch what I do, chat. Watch what I do. I try to go for a triangle and I try to set him up. But I was sloppy with it. Again, he didn't flip me over. I voluntarily did that to myself because I try to set him up for a triangle. Watch. I go, I mount him, and then I try to go for a triangle, but I messed it up a little bit. So then, see, I'm going for a triangle still now. See, I'm trying to go for a triangle. But he recognizes that, and he did a very good job of blocking that triangle. All right? So now we're going back and forth, chest match. All right? Chest match. Okay, boom. So then I'm going for it. I'm trying to lock up the triangle, chat. I'm trying to tie up the triangle. Lock it up. I'm having a hard time locking it up. All right? So then I want to go for an arm bar. So then one way to defend a triangle choke is to look up. So he's looking up because his corner told him to look up. Right? Watch him look up. See? So now it's hard for me to lock up the triangle now. I said, okay, good, no problem. Okay, but no problem. So then so at some point, I gotta tell myself when do I abandon this move and go for the next move? Because at this point, I'm realized that I'm not getting the triangle choke. So now I have to abandon it and go for another move. All right. So then you can't see from this angle, but I try to go for his arm on his right side. Watch. You see? See? You can't see from this angle, you can't see it, but I'll try to lock up his right arm. All right. So I realized I can't get it. Right? So then I realized I can't get it. So I kind of break free also from that one. So then he used that opportunity to try to ground and pound me. Pause. Watch. Boom. 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 But believe it or not, chat, believe it or not, and I'm not saying it, chat. Believe it or not, and I'm not saying this because I'm trying to show off whatever, but even though he was hitting me, I was still super calm. I wasn't panicking at all because, see, boom. I push him away. So what I did, watch how I push him away, chat. Watch how I push him away. Look at this. Whoop. See that? Boom. See me chilling in the back? I'm just chilling on the ground. I mean, I ain't chilling, but you know what I mean. All right? Whenever you're in this position, I just can't stand up because I could get knocked out. I gotta be smart about it. Okay. Boom. Okay. Boom. Okay. Boom. Referee comes in. All right. All right. Now, one thing about grappling, fighting in general, you could be in top shape, but if you do a lot of movements like grappling, doing an MMA fight, eventually you're gonna get tired. Excuse me. All right. So I got a little tired. He got tired too. So as you can see, I'm backing up. Boom, boom, boom. I go for another takedown, but that's a sloppy takedown. He defends it, throws a knee, throws another knee. So then I get him off me. Boom. All right. Let's go. He's tired. I'm tired. I throw a lazy jab. I go for a takedown. That was chat. That was a sloppy takedown. I almost got knocked out too, chat. Look at this, chat. Boom. You saw that? I almost got knocked out. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this punch. Woo. Almost got knocked out. Ooh, that was a close call. But this round was brutal. This round was just, man, I was just trying my best to knock him out. My best to submit him. All right. That's the end of the second round. Let's go to the third round now. The third round. Now, Jason Jackson's in my corner, coach is in my corner. And I'm not gonna lie, Chad, this round was definitely this fight was definitely brutal. Brutal because we spent a lot of energy fighting each other in this fight. Let's see. Third round. This is okay, chat. Chat. This is round 3. This is round 3, chat. Boom. I throw a lazy kick. Boom, boom. 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 All right. I throw a lazy jab again. You know me. I go for a takedown. Boom. He stuffs it. And you know what? Good job on him. But that was a bad takedown attempt, chat. That was a bad takedown attempt. Let's watch it again. That was a bad takedown attempt. I go. He's tired. I'm tired. You know how it is. And then I go for a takedown, and it was just a bad takedown. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. He stops it. Boom, boom, boom. And then I guess he counted me down. I don't know. So then now he's in my half guard, chat. He's in my half guard. He's hitting me. I'm hitting him. Hey, chat. I'm gonna tell you a secret. I was tired at this point. I'm not gonna lie, Chad. I was a little tired, man, because I was doing a lot of grappling the first 2 rounds. He's tired too, but he's on top of me right now. So right now he has a dominant position, right? And looking back at it, I should have done more to try to get up. But man, I was just, you know. Yes, you're right. I was way too square. Way too square. You know what I mean? Way too square. So yeah, so then now he has me in that he's in my half guard, and I'm trying to get him off me, but I can't. Right? But I can't because at this point I'm gassed, chat. I'm not gonna lie. At this point I am tired. You know, but I'm still trying to do. Look, see me? You see that? I'm trying to go for a Kamura lock. I'm trying to go for his arm. All right. I'm trying to go for a Kamura lock. Right? You see my you see the left arm, you see? You see? I'm trying to go for it. I'm trying to go for it. He's stuck. I'm trying to go for it. Man, but he's ground and pounding me. See? He's hitting me hard. He's hitting me hard. You know? You see that? He is chat, look at this hat. His left arm is stuck, but he is hitting me hard on my body. Look at this. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. That one. Boom. 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 Chat. I'm not gonna lie, boy. That took a toll. That took a toll on me. That took a toll on your boy, chat. That took a toll on your boy. You know? But, you know, it was just... See, but I still have his left arm, though. I mean, right arm. But I let it go. And now he's still in my half guard, so thank God he never got a full mount on me. Or, you know, I'm trying to get him in my full guard, though. I go for a choke here, but I know I don't really have it. How much was it to train if I for ATT? That sounds freaking sick. ATT is one of the best, obviously, schools in the world. The price point, I didn't train there. He trained at, you know, he trained at ATT. I trained there before years ago, but the price back then it was like $160 a month. Oh, back then it was $160 US a month. Right now I don't know how much it is right now. It could be higher, but it's worth it. American Top Team is a very good school, and you know this guy was very highly trained. You could tell. So I finally get him in my full guard-ish a little bit, all right, which is good for me. But I'm tired. I ain't trying to get knocked out, you know. And then there we go. Round's over, y'all. Round's over. I thought I did enough to win the fight. See, you know, Jason Jackson. For those of y'all who don't know, Jason Jackson was a Bellator champion, PFL champion, tremendous MMA fighter. He was in my corner also. I watched him come in the cage, and wait for it. That's him right there. That Jason Jackson in the hat. That's him right there. You know, boom. So that's him picking me up. Jason Jackson, you know, was a Bellator champion, PFL champion, in my corner, along with Coach Dave, Coach Martin, everybody, right? So everyone thought for sure I won. Jason thought I won. Coach Justin thought I won. My coach thought I won. You know, for me, I thought I won, and I'm the type of person. I'm a pretty fair person, right? If I tell you I won, I think I won. You know what I mean? Yes. It is surreal. It is surreal, right? Watch it again. So again, after the fight, Jason Jackson comes in to greet me along with my other coaches. All right, that Jason Jackson right there, boom, right, heck of a fighter, picks me up, right. Hey, everybody, that's the Bellator champ right there, y'all. That's the PFL champ right there, Jason the ass kicking machine Jackson, right? So he thought I won the fight. My coach thought I won the fight. He's happy. You see, he's happy. My coaches are happy. Even my opponent has his head down, chat. My opponent has his head down because he knows he lost the fight, right? Right. Thank you. Yeah, you know what I mean? My opponent, even my opponent has his head down. You know what I mean? So he knows he lost the fight also, chat. All right? So I'm excited. You know, it was a good fight, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Jason Jackson is excited. Boom. I'm a little tired. You see me hugging my coach. You know what I mean? One of my coaches, Coach Justin. Jason's happy. I'm happy. You know, I'm drinking my Gatorade. I'm like, yeah, man, it was a good fight. Blah, blah, blah. All right? The judges are putting the scores. You know what I mean? The judges are putting, you know, right now, we're waiting for the judge's decision. For sure, I'm thinking, yeah, I got this fight. Now, I'm going to be honest. He won the third round. The third round he won. He definitely won the third round. But I'm thinking I won the first two rounds. Chat, leave a comment below and tell me, you know, if I'm right. So Jason Jackson thought I won too. So then, here we go. Decision. Here we go. Wait for decision. And they say he won. What the heck? I don't agree with that, chat. I got robbed in that fight. I don't care what nobody says. I got robbed in that fight. All right, chat. I got robbed. I won the fight. I won the fight, chat. I don't care what nobody says. I won the fight. I think I got. Now, what's crazy was that the guy I fought was from ATT. ATT threw this event, meaning that this was the ATT event mostly. I'm not saying anything, but it's kind of fishy because even people in the audience thought I won also. You know, Jason Jackson thought I won. Everyone thought I won, and then they gave it to him. I don't know. I don't know what was going on, chat. I don't know. That part to me was not cool. All right, that part was not cool. But it is what it is. I still have fun doing it, but you know, I'm a fair person, and I just don't like. I just don't like when cheating. I don't like cheating. Now, chat. This is a highlight tape I did of me of a whole bunch of my takedowns. Okay, introducing the fifth Bird of Prey trilogy. My name is Bird of Prey, Muay Thai Jiu-Jitsu fighter, Muay Thai MMA, Muay Thai, and Jiu-Jitsu fighter. This is a compilation of my takedowns. I did more takedowns, but this is watch. Look at this. Boom, boom. Look at that. Look at this. Doom, doom. As you can see, I love taking people down, man. I love wrestling. I love jiu-jitsu. Look at this. Bah, bah. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. This is early, chat. This is early in my career. This is an early grappling tournament. That's why the video is so, look at this. I still take him down. Oh, by the way, this guy weighed 210 pounds. I weigh like 155 pounds. Boom. Again, look at this guy. Look. Look. I want to show you something. This guy weighs 210, 215 pounds. I weigh 155 pounds. Look at this. Whoop. Look at that. Boom. Another takedown again. Boom. Boom. Another takedown. You notice? So my advice to people is if you want to do MMA, if you want to do jiu-jitsu, if you want to do wrestling, you got to train because this stuff doesn't happen overnight, you know? Yes, OG show up. Nah, that ain't right. Yeah, man, the judges definitely, I think, robbed me because I'm an honest person. If I thought I lost a fight, I would have told you, hey, I lost the fight. I knew I won that fight. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I know, right? The judges did that for real because it's like, come on, or you somehow so have, yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, so but look at this. Again, I tell people, man, look at this. One of my tournaments, I pick them up completely. Boom, boom, boom. One thing about me is when I compete in MMA, Muay Thai, or Jiu-Jitsu, or grappling tournaments, I try to win, but I try to win, of course, but I also try to put on a show. I try to put on a show. You know what I mean? I try to make the audience scream. I put on a show for y'all. You see? Who does this in a tournament? That's crazy, right, chat? Who does this? Look at that. Chat, look at that. I tried a flying scissors. I tried a flying scissor takedown. Look at this takedown. Look at the chat. Look at that. Boom. I try to make it exciting for y'all. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Slam them hard. Again, this is just videos of my highlights of my takedowns. Look at that. Boom. It's all about patience. It's all about training. This was one of my favorite takedowns right here. This guy was huge though. This fight was at 170 pounds. I took him though. So that was a quick highlight. Now, I want to show you another thing, chat. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe and like that. Smash that like button for me, chat. Smash that like button. What you waiting for? Now, I want to show you also this grappling tournament. This guy was 210 pounds. I was 155 pounds. This was early in my career, right? Early in my career. Again, this guy right here in the black shirt, cool guy, very cool, but weighed like 215 pounds. I weighed 155. I weighed 155 pounds. So this is strictly jiu-jitsu match right now. All right. So now, and let's go. Right now, you notice he's bigger than me. So you notice right away I step back a little bit. I step back because remember, I like to gauge people. I like to see how strong he is. I like to set things up. Right. So boom. So boom. So boom. I take him down. Boom. I take him down. Hey, chat, I'm not gonna lie to you. Again, this was early in my career. This was a long time ago. So this takedown was not the best takedown. This takedown wasn't that good. I have to admit, it was a sloppy takedown. Look at this. This was a sloppy takedown. So that's my fault, chat. Look at that. That's sloppy. I still took him down though, but that wasn't. I'm not too proud of that takedown. But now I'm in side control. This guy was huge though. This guy was huge. So now he's trying to choke me, but I'm in side control. So, like I said before, chat, if you're in somebody's side control and they have your neck, don't worry. He or she cannot choke you from that position. All right. So then he has my neck. Now I'm safe, totally safe. Now, watch. I'm in side control. I'm trying to mount him. Oh, now I was almost in trouble. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. I was this position right here. He has my neck. I was almost in trouble, chat. But I pop free quickly. Watch. Look at this. Whoop. See? At this point, chat, I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I was in trouble. You know, he could have took me out for sure at this point. You know, but thank God I was able to, as you can see, get out. See? Boom. I put my head up. Now I'm in this full guard, right? I'm in this full guard right now. So now I gotta wait. All right. So now you see how calm I am? I'm super calm. I'm not rushing anything. I'm trying to take my time because I know what I want to do. So I gotta make sure I do it. Right? I know what I want to do, so I gotta make sure I do it. All right, so wait for it. I'm calm. He has my right arm. I stand up. Chat. Remember I told you, when I fight, I try to win, but I also chat, remember I told you, when I fight, I try to win, but I also try to put on a show. So watch how I pick. This guy weighs 215 pounds, and look how I lift him up with just one arm. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Chat, look at this. Chat, again. Look what I'm doing. He weighs 215 pounds, and I was able to pick him up with one arm. I picked him up with one arm, chat. Oh my gosh. Oh, what was I thinking? I told you I tried to put on a show for y'all. Look at this. Look at this. One arm. Boom. He tries to go for an arm bar, but I blocked that. See? He tries to go for, boom. I get out. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. Look at this. He tries to go and break my arm. You see me going? Yes. Look at that. There we go. He says my arm though. My right arm. He says my right arm. Chat, I'm still stuck, chat. My right arm is still stuck. Right? My right arm is still stuck. Yeah, still stuck. There we go. Now, this is the weird position, chat. This is the weird position because technically I kind of have his back, but not really. But he has weight on me. So you see, so this is like a neutral position, believe it or not. None of us really have each other yet. See? You see? Okay, wait for it. Okay. Yeah, this is a very weird position because he's on I'm on my back, his back is on me. I don't know. I don't know what. Yeah, maybe. Hello? All right. All right. So yeah. So about that chat. Anyway, so as you can see, so let's run this a little bit. So I managed to come out him. As you can see, I got side control. I got side control. I managed to do a full mount, as you can see. All right. I managed to do a full mount. It's going up right now. Side control right now. Ooh, there we go. Now full mount. Now he's in trouble. This is a complete full mount. He's in trouble right now. And then I'm gonna try to work my magic. Stuff. I'll set him up. See? There we go. Now I have wrist control on him. You notice I have both of his wrists. This is called wrist control, right? So now I'm controlling him now. Like a video game. Wrist control, chat, wrist control. But this is for a purpose because I'm trying to bait him. You know? Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom. Armbar. Got him. Got him. Chat. Did you see that? How quick that was? Chat. Look at this setup for to armbar. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Boom. You saw that? This was this was nice. This was a good setup. I was very pleased with this ending. Obviously, um, he was tough though. He was tough, but he was big. This was the open weight class jiu-jitsu tournament. So open weight class means any weight class can enter. So he weighed 215 pounds. I weighed 155 pounds, but I was able to defeat him. Watch the ending again, chat. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Mount. I was setting him. I was setting him up. I was setting him up. Set him up. Wait for it. Boom. Got him. Armbar. Got him. That's it. Woo. I was happy, boy. I was happy. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Again, this was vintage footage. This was a long time ago, chat. But I just had to show you how I did things back in the days, man. I took fighting very seriously. I take it very seriously. I tell people, if you're gonna fight, man, make sure you train hard. Don't take it for granted. All right. Now this is another one of my early fights. This is a gi grappling match. So in grappling tournaments, you can fight with gi or no gi. All right. So this is obviously with the gi, and as you can see, I was a white belt. So this was a long time ago. A long time ago, chat. Right? As you can tell, because this when I was a white belt. All right. So, so the technique isn't gonna be the best technique because we're both white belts. But let's go. Let's go. This is a long time ago, chat. A long time ago when I first started. This is when I first started doing jiu-jitsu. I was a white belt. This is gi, of course. Still took him down though. I still have takedowns though. Look at that takedown. Takedown is fairly simple. It's very simple. Boom. Got him. All right. Boom. There we go. I got, takedown. I'm trying to go for a full mount. Boom, boom, boom. Side control. All right. So, chat, even though I was a white belt, I knew enough to do, what I mean, to side control and stuff like that. All right. So, yes. Boom. Full mount. Side control to full mount, chat. All right. So, this is now I'm trying to go for a choke by using his gi. I'm trying to choke him with his own gi. He knows that. Again, we're both white belts. All right. I have the full mount. I'm trying to choke him. My sensei sees that. My sensei is also the ref, Ed Mello. All right. And you could tell that we're white belts. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that we are both white belts. You could tell that, we're not highly skilled yet. But we all gotta start somewhere, right? Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. I still have full control. I still have full mount. I'm trying to smother him. I'm trying to basically use his gi to choke him with. Let's see. See, I almost got him. I almost choked him out. He almost tapped. Wait for it. Boom! Again, got him again. Armbar. You saw that? Saw how I set him up? You saw how I set him up? Watch. Wait for it. Wait. See, first I isolate his left arm. I have the left arm. He has no idea that an armbar is coming. See? And then, boom. Got him. Boom. There you go. So this was a fairly quick match, right? This was a very quick, my fastest submission ever was, I think, 30 seconds twice. I submitted two people in 30 seconds, one time. 30, 35 seconds each, right? So yeah, man, I ran into a lot of my fights, man, in this live stream, and man, y'all was right there with me. I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So of course, in the future, I'm gonna break down other fights also. Just so y'all know, also, I tried it for the UFC, right? I tried it for the UFC many years ago. I'm gonna try to find the picture of me and Dana White. I'm gonna try to find it. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it here. I could have sworn I put it here before, but yeah, I tried it for the UFC a long time ago. Ultimate Fighter 5. I didn't make it, but hey, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I don't have it with me here. I don't have it with me here, but it's all good though. But yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna try to find a picture of me of me with Dana White. Once I find it, I'm gonna say show it to y'all. I want to show y'all something real quick. Also, this is let me see if it's here. No, it's not here. No, it's not here. I want to show y'all something. Hold up. Let me see something for a minute. Give me a second. I want to show y'all something. Let me check something here. I want to show y'all Jason Jackson. This is me backstage. This is Jason Jackson right before my fight. This is right before one of my fights. This is Jason Jackson helping me warm up for a fight. All right. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, Jason Jackson is a champion at 170 pounds. He was the Bellator champion and the PFL champion. All right. This him helping me warm up for a fight. You know, showing me some exercises to do. He's a great teammate, great fighter. Great teammate, great fighter, like I said. You know, again, this is Jason Jackson, PFL champ, helping me for a fight. You know, great teammate, great fighter. The guy's doing big things, man. So happy for him. You know, and this was a fight where I got this was a fight where the judges robbed me for a decision. Yeah, this is it, y'all. But anyway, everybody. So I think I'm gonna end the video here. So yes. So I just want to say, I just want to thank everybody for basically showing me some love. I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? And look out for my future videos, my future live stream. Thank you, y'all, and don't forget to smash that like button and become a subscriber. Okay. So until next time, I'll see y'all later. All right. Thanks, everybody.